soil erosion. We are going to understand very important chapter, that is soil erosion. What is soil erosion? What are the various causes of soil erosion? What causes soil erosion and how we can prevent soil erosion? Okay. Also we will look into the various consequences that are caused by soil erosion. Okay, let us start with the very simple question that if I say soil erosion, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What do you understand by soil erosion? Soil erosion is nothing but just the removal of top layer of the soil. If you will see here, the removal of top layer of the soil is known as soil erosion. If you will see the various horizons of the soil, this O horizon is full of humus and organic matter. This A horizon is known as topsoil. If this top layer of the soil erodes away, okay, if it erodes away, if it is removed, then that condition is known as soil erosion. Now the question would be coming to your mind that what causes this situation? Why and how this top layer is removed, and what are the various factors which causes this? So here are few factors which causes soil erosion. So there can be broadly two factors. They can be natural and human activity. So some of the various natural process like water and wind, they together causes soil erosion. Okay. So if there is a lot of wind, so what happens is that suppose there is a lot of windy day, so that wind forces that top layer to flow away. That wind causes the top layer of the soil to get removed and to flow away. Okay, so that is why wind is the most important natural factor that causes soil erosion. Also sometimes water, if you can see here, also sometimes water takes away the soil with it. So that is how the soil is also being eroded, and this condition is known as soil erosion, because when water flows away, it also takes away the top layer of the soil. It also takes the top layer of the soil, and this condition is known as soil erosion. Let's see what are the various human activities that also causes soil erosion. The most important factor is deforestation. Now what is deforestation? Deforestation is a situation in which a large amount of trees are being cut. The cutting of trees in large amount is known as deforestation. Nowadays children, due to many reasons like for building houses, for making furniture or so many things, we are cutting trees on a large basis, on a large scale. So now what is the role of trees? For example, these are the trees. So these trees have the roots. All the trees, all the plants, they have roots. So these roots actually bind the soil. They plays a very important role to hold the soil. If there will be no tree, then there will be nothing to hold these soil. There will be no helping hand which is holding the soil, and the soil will be removed by the causes of wind or water. By the action of wind or water and other factors, other natural processes, the top layer can be removed. The top layer can erode away. So this can cause soil erosion. Now another very largely seen factor is overgrazing. Now what is overgrazing? You all must have seen that farmers or the farmers who have these cattle, cow, buffalo, they take their animals to some open grazing land, and these animals graze the grass. Yes. Now what happens is that if these animals will graze in large amount, if same land will be used to graze daily and oftenly, what will happen? That particular land will lose all its vegetation. If daily the animals are coming to the same land, then that land will eventually loses all its vegetation. So when the land will lose its vegetation, it means then there is no helping hand to bind the soil. The soil will not be binded, and soil can erode away due to by the action of wind or water. So that is why it is very important to change the land, to change the grazing land alternatively. Okay, so this is another very factor which is responsible for the soil erosion. Now what are the consequences of soil erosion? What bad effects, what ill effects do soil erosion have on our natural vegetation, natural land and on our earth? Now the very first factor is loss of soil. Children, if there will be soil erosion, the top layer of the soil will be lost, will be eroded away. So, and this is the basic soil. Okay, this is what we call as topsoil. So if this soil will be eroded away, we will have a condition in which we will not get any soil. There will be no soil left for growing any vegetation. So the very first and common consequence of soil erosion is loss of soil. Now the another one is loss of fertility. Loss of fertility of the soil. So now if the top layer of the soil is being removed, if this top layer, if you can see here, if this top layer is being removed, it means along with this layer all the humus is also gone. Yes, because all the humus content, all the moisture is present in top soil. Okay, in A horizon. If there will be soil erosion, the soil will lose all its humus, and this humus causes fertility. This humus increases the fertility of the soil. There is no humus, the soil will lose its fertility. So soil erosion causes the loss of fertility. Next is reduces the moisture content of the soil. If humus will not be there, the soil will actually lose all the moisture present in it. Yes, so that is why this condition will arise in which there will be no moisture in the soil. If there will be no moisture, means all the earthworms and other living creatures won't be able to survive in the soil, and soil will lose its fertility. So both these two factors are somehow interrelated. Next is can result in drought. If now how you can relate this situation with soil erosion? Children, if the top layer of the soil will be removed, if it will be eroded, there will be no vegetation because the soil will lose its fertility, so we cannot grow anything. Okay, so this can lead to the situation of drought because there is no moisture. So then it will form drought. Okay, so drought is a condition in which the soil loses all its fertility. Okay, you can see all these cracks in the soil. This is caused due to loss in the moisture content in the soil, because we all know that soil has some kind of moisture in it. Okay, if there is no moisture, means that soil is very dry, it is not good for vegetation. So it can also lead to a situation of drought. Now another one is loss of vegetation. Now this is very easy and very obvious consequence of soil erosion. If there is no topsoil, it means the soil is not fertile. If the soil is not fertile, it means it has no humus. If the soil has no humus, it means the crops will not give good result. Okay, if the soil is not fertile, the vegetation, the crops will not give good results. Okay, if the crops will not give good result, it means there will be loss of vegetation. Okay, now it can also lead to the risks of flood because the soil holds the water. The soil bands the water. Okay, it holds the soil. But if there will be no soil, then the water can easily seep down and it can cause the soil erosion. Okay, now it can cause the flood. Now how we can protect the soil? The very simple and the easiest way is by growing more and more trees. Children, if you will grow more and more trees, the planet Earth will be very happy, because by growing more and more trees, we are not only protecting the natural resource soil, but we are also making our earth clean and green. So by growing more and more trees, we can prevent soil erosion. So I hope this class is very clear to you. Today we took a very simple topic yet very important. Okay, in this chapter, in this class, we understood about soil erosion. We know that soil is the most important natural resource present on the earth. It is very essential for our survival. Today we understood that what causes the removal of this natural resource and this condition. When the top layer of the soil is removed, is known as soil erosion. Okay, and there are many causes of it, and we can also prevent soil erosion by afforestation. Thank you, children.